All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh, and we got a big old show for you this week. a lot of toy news coming out from the world. May the 4th. This is probably going to be showing up on May the 4th. So if you're watching some Star Wars movies, let us know what you're watching. I'll probably watch Rogue One. Can't get enough of that movie. What are you watching, Josh?
Me, I'll probably watch some Clone Wars, Star Wars Clone Wars episodes.
Some Clone Wars. That's
Some of my
cool.
favorite ones. Yeah.
Maybe you should get caught up on Bad Batch. That ended.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's gonna be good. But let's go ahead and talk about toys. That's what we're here for. That's what we like to do. First up, from Four Horsemen Studios, they were teasing a reveal. This is like their Orbesh, their native language within the Cosmarium, and cool to see like the pink Thygar hands with these cool little gauntlets that we haven't seen before. And the funny thing is that they teased this, and then they didn't give us those figures.
Yeah. That's kind of it's exciting though, because then it's like they're
Yeah,
still holding back. They still have so much more to reveal.
yeah, there's gonna be so much more from that team there. But first up here is AA20, I believe. Yeah, AA20 is the character's name here. He's like this amazing alien is kind of what the AA stands for, and he's a genetic experiment that the Tusks were working on him, and then he got loose, and he's out there just a killing machine. So they got to get him back with our friend CC40. Oh, sorry, CC24. So it's a 2-pack. This is going to be the Legion's Con exclusives. They announced originally the other 2-pack that's going to be announced that's going to be revealed, that was for Chris and George from
Yeah.
Forest Horseman O'Clock. And so that will be day one that you can get, and they will also have a day 2-pack. This is going to be this 2-pack here. So AA20 and CC24, and this one is actually within the bio. It is the name of this creature here. He is one of the experiments that was a cross between a Carzinian, so the Novian lean, and a Thoraxian, so the aliens that we got from the Oxford wave. So kind of cool, and it's just like a cool way to like explain how they're reusing parts, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what this is, right? Because it kind of
Yeah.
looks like, especially with the original Novian lean figure that we got, right? He was kind of thinner and smaller, and just like
Mhm.
he had no neck. Whereas here you see they're using like
Yeah.
the old like thigh guard neck piece, and so
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
it kind of looks a little off to me, just the neck. But
The
um,
lore explanation.
yeah, the lore is all right. It's all right. It's all right.
And he's like he's named D8 Go 1. So this is a homage to Diego, the guy that works in customer service for Force Horseman. He's
Mhm.
answering emails, and is also part of like the shipping team. He
Yeah,
shows up on Force O'Clock. So kind of again, cool. Get some of the people that are working there, getting their figures out there.
yeah, that's really nice, especially because he's doing like all the kind of like the back end grunt work that
Yeah.
kind of maybe doesn't get his notice as much as like sculpting or painting or whatever. So good to get some recognition to Diego.
Yeah, Diego's getting his figure here, which is cool. Again, it's a really cool kit bash of figures. I love the earth tones that we're getting from these figures, well, just like the greens, the browns, the matted colors. But here's the alternate heads. But yeah, these things are loaded, dude. And they were saying that this is an homage to this old toy called Creature Creator, or where you get to make your own figures or make your own creatures. Basically, what it was is it was like you could take the yellow part on top there, that trapezoid, as a head piece, and you can switch it out for whatever head for the monster. Then there was a body piece with arms, that orange piece, and then a leg piece. And then you would put it into this template and then like do a rubbing of it to create your own figure. And then you could color it however you wanted. So you can mix and match different heads, different body parts, and different legs, which what do the horsemen love to do? Pop and swap.
That's a really cool story. That's awesome. And yeah, exactly. That's why it doesn't matter that that head doesn't, for me at least, that head doesn't fit that body, just because you get so many other different options that this is
Yeah.
more just like not necessarily. I feel like people would care about the characters. They're cool and all, but it's more just like to get the pieces because, like you
Yeah.
said, great color schemes and also just a plethora of different head sculpts.
So much. This is just the kind of the forward and back shots here of the base figures, kind of the named characters, as you will. But you can just switch these guys up, man. Here's the different variation with their heads swapped, the tubing that you're going to be getting, the weapons you're going to be getting, the gauntlets, the arms, the uppers, the lowers, the legs, the feet. Here's another variation because these are also alternate heads that you're going to get. You're going to get that red vampire head as well as that Tusk Sentry. Like, there's just so much you can do here. And shout out to Dorklayer. Bill over at Dorklayer posted this when he was talking about it. They threw the Gaspar head
Mhm.
onto the Novian AA-20 experiment.
Yeah,
What are you getting here? What vibes are you getting here?
of course. And this was like even prior to the AA-20, right? Even
That's true.
prior to
That's true.
AA-20, everybody was always already calling it like this is the Boba Fett
Yeah,
head sculpt.
helmet.
Everyone
Yeah,
was like, well, you got to make that Boba Fett head sculpt. And the Four Horsemen just made it like 10 times easier for us because now we don't
yeah,
even need to buy it and even paint it. I mean, and
yeah.
even those shoulder pauldrons work so well, I think, for Boba Fett.
They do. Yeah, hit him with some yellow and kind of some metal.
Exactly. I think Novian Lean has yellow
Novian
pads,
Lean
doesn't
does have
he?
yellow pads. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so just put
Yeah,
Novian
just
Leans
swap
on
those
these,
out.
dude.
Yeah,
And then for the
no paint
antenna,
required.
because like if you look at this is like a Legion's head, right? This Legion's
Yeah,
helmet. There's
yeah.
like ports there, so
Uh-huh.
I'm wondering if you put like maybe like just one of the long horns they have, or make a
Just
custom
kind of
thing to
move it
get the
down.
antenna.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Yeah, so quite very very easy to make a Boba Fett a kit bash there real quick. But here's everything you're getting with AA-20. You're getting a backpack. You're getting those two head sculpts, the pauldrons, all those hands. I love that they're including hands now in figures. You're getting the gauntlets. I love that you're also getting like the spacesuit gauntlets as well as like the like glove
yeah.
gauntlets. That's really cool. Novian leads rocket as well. This little wrist rocket that he has. And here's what you're getting with CC-24: neck pegs, heads. Yeah. The exclusives to the convention are going to be the red vampire head and also the arms. So Novian comes, or sorry, the CC-24, he comes with like the Raxian arms. So the vampire head and then the arm parts, the upper arms, where they are like
The
armored up. Those would
oh, okay,
be
so we're gonna get the scaled versions, the scaled ones.
correct. Yeah, the scale would be the
Okay.
base. Yeah, and you also won't get that hip piece. So the Novian lean hip piece, the belt with the
Oh,
side discs on its side. So
okay.
it's
You
not
know,
bad.
I actually like that because usually they kind of take away two head sculpts, and the fact that they're still including three head sculpts for the kind of the Novian lean, what is it, this
Yeah,
AA-20, right?
yeah,
The A,
yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah.
Honestly, I'd rather have the extra head than the extra armor pieces, and I feel like it's not something they do too often. So, because I was thinking we were not going to get the red head and then the purple visor head sculpt,
Mhm, mhm.
but I'm glad that we're still getting that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You also get the mantis blades. Like these guys come loaded.
Mhm.
Again, just to encourage people like to get into Cosmic Legions, to start popping and swapping, to start
Yeah.
playing with their action figures. Right, get them out of the box. Come on,
Mhm.
guys.
And it's
No
good
shame,
that
no
they're not
shame.
including that red head because honestly, it's probably the worst one out of all of them.
The
Don't you think?
vampire one. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's the one. If there's one I didn't want, it was that one.
Yeah. And like the humanoid head's fine because the cool like gradient that you're getting on him
Yeah.
and like the backstory too. But like, yeah, the vampire head just kind of just is very stark
Mhm.
difference within the cosmic line, I think.
Yeah, I think any human head, like if you just give it a random color, it can be alien. Like this is the
Yeah,
Magnus
that's
head
true.
sculpt. This
That's
is the
true.
Magnus head sculpt from Mythic Legions, and to me, it's fine because it looks
Yeah.
alien. Whereas the vampire, it's too
Yeah,
vampire-ish.
it's too much. Yeah, it's too much that side. Speaking of like humanoids and cosmic, so I've recently like committed to cosmic full in, all the time. But I picked up some Power Rangers for like $5 on Big Bad Toy Stores deal of the day or whatever. And actually, it was like it was a box. It was a wave of four for 27. So it was a Tengu Warrior and three like human
Humans.
Power Rangers. But I'm gonna take those and try and repaint them as like just kind of space suity cosmic people. I want to kind of add those into the cosmic line, just like regular humanoids. But yeah,
Like you're gonna use the bodies or the head sculpts
I'll
because I
use the
feel like neither
bodies.
would scale.
Well, and I haven't tried that yet, but I'm just looking at them. They're like nice. All the body molds are all exactly the same on these Power Rangers. I've never
Yeah,
have
yeah.
collected Power
They're
Rangers,
all
so it's just repaints, right? And so I was like,
yeah.
dude, you could just change this into whatever you want. So I'm thinking about it though. I'm thinking about it, and maybe it's like where humanoids are a little bit smaller because within the cosmic line, it's a lot of aliens, and this guy
Yeah.
here is like a experiment, so maybe he's a little more robust, right? So maybe the humanoids could be like a straight human, a true Terran.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm gonna just try around and see what I can mess around with because those I bought just as fodder figures. So
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, but yeah, there is the Legions Con Day 2 exclusive. Now, of course, with all these, you will also get a standard. They will also get a standard release. So, like, if you
Yeah.
don't go to Legions Con, that's okay. You will still get that the standard if you want it, right? So don't fret. Don't pay. Like, I don't know if anyone would put these up for sale immediately after date. Legions
Oh,
Con
they
would.
always do. There always
Do
are
they?
people, especially
I
because
mean, it is an exclusive.
there's
Yeah,
just like completionists, and also I think they usually come in like the dual window package. Like people like the
they
package.
they did say that specifically for this pack that the packaging was very retro is what they say. Like it's gonna like
Probably mimic
take you
that.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, the creature creator.
yeah, that's
That's
what I
cool.
think. I think it's gonna be
And
something like this.
that's gonna drive up the price.
Yeah, for
People
the
will want that.
exclusive.
If you are old enough to remember that, you're definitely gonna want that.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. All right, let's keep going. We got a lot to cover. Let's jump over to NECA. NECA has their holothon going on here, and for $60, you could get a 2 pack of the Last Ronin Sinja robots. I actually just picked up Last Ronin on hardback and started reading that, man, and that book so far is pretty good. But you're getting the patrol Sinjas and then the elite Sinjas. This is a great army builder to get both of those robots. Cyborg looking things, and the two
I call them
versions.
robots. I think they're robots.
Well, they're like humanoids. So like they're like because Raph or I get sorry, the last Ronin beats one of them
Huh?
up and like he breaks some of the face off and you can like see organics underneath him. So like
Oh, really? Okay.
someone's taking like people and then putting them into these like cybernetic bodies. But yeah, no, it's a great army builder. You're getting a really cool accessories, and to get both versions of the patrol bots and the elite ones, that I think that's really cool. Solid 2 pack here.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick these up because to me these look like NECA figures that actually move really well. And that's not
That's
too common
true.
with NECA. NECA is
That's
more
true.
like you pay for the sculpt.
The clothing.
And yeah, for the sculpt, I would say, and then for the paint apps, not really for the articulation, but these look
True.
like just for the nature of them. I feel like these look like they move well. We'll
Yeah,
have to
just
see.
the slender bodies, and there's not a lot of clothing on them. It's all robotic, and so it does open up for articulation. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cool. But yeah, that's last run and stuff there. Really cool. Next up, we're getting a Ultimate Leonardo, but it's like they're labeling these as VHS collections. So like maybe if you owned the original animated show on VHS, this is the packaging is gonna like take
Whoa,
you back to
whoa,
that.
that's getting a little close to somebody else. Whoa, 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 whoa! Step on people's toes there.
But here's Dottie. You're getting this packaging here, right? This is the VHS, yeah, VHS collection, right?
Yeah.
But the cool thing with this one is he comes with that spinning SPO staff, dude. That effect piece is sick.
They're taking another page from the Hasbro team as well. Like re-releasing
Yeah.
a figure that probably a majority of us have.
Yeah.
But putting an amazing accessory or putting something like that,
Just
I feel like
different.
collectors will have to double dip if they want it, And so I feel like people are still gonna buy this just for that bow staff.
Yeah, yeah.
People are gonna be like,
effect,
screw it.
the chimp, the pizza, like all these VHS collection TMNT turtles have different pizzas too. So I think this one's like sausage and avocados, right? It's always just something weird.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like mushrooms or something.
Something, yeah. Cool packaging there, but you're also getting Leo here with again very like deep cuts to the animated series, like that little purple thing. I don't know, but it's a deep cut. I know.
Yeah, they're probably
sure.
like specific to an episode, like that red-eyed
like one
head
episode
is specific
yeah.
to one episode. Yeah, like a couple episodes. So like everything's super niche. Yeah.
Yeah, and this comes with the banana and pepperoni pizza. I think I don't know,
I don't know.
but yeah, there's the packaging there again. Just it looks great, aesthetically speaking, for sure. We
Yeah.
have Mikey with a doll, a soft goods apron, and here he has black licorice and cheese pizza.
And a Charlie Manson figure. Holy crap!
A Charlie Manson dragon. So yeah, pick that up if you're looking for that. And last up, we got Raph here with his pizza. Looks like Skittles and tomatoes. Who knows? And then like some type of dough monster thing. Man. The pizza.
Pizza, yeah, it's a pizza.
Yeah. So
Oh,
again, super deep cuts on the accessories here and the VHS packaging as well.
how much are these? 36.99.
Let's go back here. I think Dottie had it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
36.99. So yeah, looking back, to the 2 packs, they ran 55 each for the 2 packs, and they did come with a good amount of accessories. I don't think as much as you're getting with these single releases. So 36.
Yeah.
So you're paying 74. Yeah, 74 like for two, right? And so it's essentially a $19 increase. I don't know. I feel like the accessories are
the
good.
accessories worth enough, right? Yeah.
They're really good. That's why I'm like torn. I don't know. What do you think? Because I'm torn because I don't know if I feel like
if
19's a lot, but they're good accessories.
If I was the animated, like if that's what I grew up on, right? If I was born in the 80s and I know all these deep cuts, the value's there. But as someone who was born in the 90s, I watched the animated series like once, I think, full. So like a lot of this stuff is missed on me. I think the value is there if you are that kid, right? Who's our friend? Who's that pizza? Who's our Ninja Turtle friend? I can't remember her name.
Who?
Do you know the Ninja Turtle girl who eats pizza every day?
My girlfriend.
Yeah, your GF, your GF.
What's her name, dude?
I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember.
We'll
But
have to link her, but
yeah, we'll link her.
for her,
But
yeah, like that's worth it, right?
mhm.
If you grew up on these shows and you know what's like happening with these accessories, yeah, $19 I feel is not bad.
But then
And
like
the
to go,
packaging too.
but then I just feel like if you are that person, you already have all these turtles.
Yeah.
Even me, I have all these turtles in two different shades, John. I have the same sculpt in light green and in dark green. So it's
Damn.
like,
They got you.
so it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for the people, like, are they willing to spend $150 on another set of turtles just for accessories? That's my question. Because anybody that
Yeah.
is a diehard that understands these
They have
references,
these. Yeah.
they have these
They
already.
have these figures. That's true.
So that's what I'm wondering.
And
How well these will sell, because it's kind of like, I don't know, it could go bad and it could go good.
yeah. Yeah. That's true. And they are calling them the ultimates, which NECA normally does, right? NECA will
True.
release a figure and then, a year later, 2 years later, they'll drop an ultimate version of that. And that ultimate version is like everything you could want, right? Just the best, the best of the best, right? Like I picked up like two It figures only to realize, or Pennywise figures only to realize that the ultimate had everything I wanted in it. I just should have waited,
Mhm.
And
Oh
so
my gosh, I just realized that picture is supposed to be like when they're flipping up the dough and it lands on Raph's head. I need to get
oh
the
okay,
figure
okay.
just for that. Look at that. So it's like when the dough falls on your head. Oh, that is a sick accessory, guys. Okay, okay, okay. Just the Donnie and the Raph. Just that's it.
Okay, just yeah, Donnie has the best, like with
Yeah,
the
Donnie. Yeah,
spinning with the katana or bow staff, and then the pizza head.
yeah.
What
Just for
about
those two.
the Manson figure though?
And Mikey's my favorite. Okay, okay, fine. Just Donnie, Mikey, and Raph.
Well, you're already three in, might as well just get.
Okay, okay, okay. Just the set. I'll take another set. Okay, I'll take another set. Fine, fine, fine. I'll do it. Okay, next guy.
Oh man, just enabling out here. All right, next up, those are those turtles there. Next up, though, we're getting an Alf figure, Born to Rock, 7-inch scale action figure for $34.99. Alf, dude, the honorary Cosmic Legion himself, coming out here with his John Lennon, Elton John, sorry, John Lennon, Elton John glasses, his Explorer guitar,
Heck yeah.
microphone, soft goods shirt, and denim vest, dude, and the saxophone and the sax.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No, this is
They cooked.
easy get, John. The soft
They
goods
cooked.
are
Oh yeah,
phenomenal. Like
yeah.
they're laying so well, and the stitching is so tiny. Like the buttons, the tattered edges.
The
I
thread
cannot
count, man.
believe how good this NECA Alf came out. Like this is
Yeah.
honestly, this is to me the even though it's not the classic Alf, which I feel like everybody wanted. This is the best Alf to date, even though it's not the
Right, 100%. I agree. I actually, once I went full in on Cosmic Legion, I've been looking for my honorary Cosmic Legion Alf figure, and I think this will be
get
it.
this one. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
this will be it for sure. Yeah, just loaded with accessories. I mean, you have both heads, so you can recreate a regular Alf figure out of this, right? Those soft goods are removable.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
throw on the non-bandana head. You have a set, but you have a regular Alf. But the microphone, the sax, the guitar, the record, dude, this is just perfect,
I'm hyped for that saxophone accessory. I feel like it's something
right?
I've never gotten. And I feel like it could go so well with so many different action figures.
Now I just need a shirtless guy who's all oiled up with a
Yes,
ponytail.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thou
Get this
shalt
for your
not.
Lost Boy shelf.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Lost Boys. All right, but there's NECA's Elf. Probably gonna pick this one up. I'll be honest. I love it. Next up, remember NECA, we're getting a Kirby figure. This is a part of the animated series. Again, this is an homage to Jack Kirby. You know, just comic book icon, right? Right.
Mhm.
One of the, gave us a lot of designs for the characters we love to this day. And apparently there's an episode where he crosses over into the turtles and they talk to him, and all of his drawings that he does come to life, right? So that's kind of the shtick there. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, even though it's just a human guy, I think just the story behind it and with it being the legend Jack Kirby,
Yeah.
like it's an awesome, cool figure.
And now we've gotten Stan Lee from Marvel Legends. We got Jack Kirby here from NECA and Todd
You
Father
got
from
Todd,
Todd Father.
Yeah, so you
We
got
got
Todd.
the Todd from Todd Father, right?
Dude, they're
So
gonna have their creator shelf.
yeah, exactly. I think that's cool. So, but yeah, there's Kirby. Yeah, it is just a dude in his shirt, but it's a good story. It's a good story. All right, next up, we're getting a $35.99 Baxter Stockman. Again, another guy in a shirt, but
But it's
before
Baxter.
It's Baxter,
It's
right? You
Baxter.
you need him before his mutation, right? Before he turns
Yes.
into a fly, and he does come with some good accessories like mousers, a computer droid, and a little like handheld device. Like that's good. That's a good
I
pack.
love this. Yeah,
Yeah,
I cannot wait. I feel like it's necessary. This is something like I feel like this is a whole to finally get
yeah,
a non fly
mutated.
Baxter.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
non-mutated.
really good. And it looks exactly like for the cartoon. I feel like they knocked the likeness out of the park from this for
I
this
think
figure.
like the stockiness and how big the head is, they really did a good job.
Yeah,
Yeah, but there's Baxter. Next up, we're getting a 2-pack here. This is a business suit Casey Jones and Split Foot Soldier. Here's those two friends, and Casey's looking good as always. Love Casey. I was actually just playing Shredder's Revenge the other day. I love that game. But the split Foot Soldier here is so cool. See the cybernetics inside and just to have that effect piece. And it's like Terminator 2 right here, right?
it is very cool, especially because it as we've been collecting the line, we've gotten several kind of iterations of destroyed foot soldiers. Like when they kind of
Yeah.
re-released the turtles, not in the 2 packs, you would get. Remember, I told you you'd get a turtle and a
And
foot
then a
soldier.
Foot Soldier, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like one would be slashed on the waist, one would be slashed at the arm, and so we're getting a lot of cool, and they're all different, which is cool. So when you
Yeah.
finally display your foot soldiers, it's gonna look really neat. I think with all of these different slashed foot soldiers,
Just add some dynamics to your
diversity.
display.
Yeah.
Yeah, diversity. Yeah. And the cool thing about Casey on this one here is that you can actually switch him from the suit to just the a shirt, which
No
I
way.
love that. I love that. Yeah. So he'll come with a separate arms, and then the actual suit coat will come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this, man, and an unmasked head from Casey too.
That's crazy cool. That is so odd. This is a nice
This is
pack, I would
solid
say.
pack.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
like even though like because the suit jacket is like a rubber overlay, it's gonna limit the any articulation there. It's like that's expected because when you're in a suit, you can't move well. You gotta take off the jacket to beat down
that's
some foot
true.
soldiers. You
When you
gotta
want to
take it off.
break that table here.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Vernon's moving on in on your girl. All right, next step from NECA. Let's hear it, Josh. Let's hear it. Let's get
Let's
Josh.
go
Josh is
for the
here
hype. Oh my
for the
gosh,
hype.
John.
Yeah, for the hype.
This tells us what? The
We're getting
Kingdom
modern.
figures.
We are
The
getting
Kingdom
modern
figures are coming.
figures. We're getting modern figures. I need a Koba. I need a Maurice. I need Rocket. I need.
Yeah, definitely for some updated. I'll take some updated versions of those just because how old those are, but also too, just to get the Kingdom figures.
That's true. Yeah.
The Proxima Caesar. Come on, he's
Yeah.
sick.
What's that? What's the Water Tribes? The guy from my Water Tribes say in the trailer. I can't remember what he says in the trailer, but it's good. All right, but yeah, we're NECA's re-releasing the Planet of the Apes, the classic, the classic
Yeah,
movies there. So we're $32.99 for each figure here. We're getting Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss, Dr. Seuss. Again, these are re-releases, so they're reissuing them just because again the hype. New movie Kingdom's coming out, and people are gonna here for it, right? They're here for
yeah,
it.
and it also kills the aftermarket because I was kind of
Yeah,
interested in these figures, and they're not like crazy expensive, but they're at least double or triple than what they used to be.
right. Yeah, and especially the modern movies. Like I tried
Oh, those ones
finding
have skyrocketed.
Yeah, I tried finding a Maurice like a while back, and I was like, "Damn, not gonna
Me
have that
too.
for a while."
Yeah, and I wanted a Luca too because they made a Luca
Oh yeah,
he's like triple digits. Yeah,
yeah. So hopefully this tells me NECA is gonna pick up the line and pick it back up,
yeah,
uncancel it, and give us some modern figures. But here we have Captain Ursus. Look at this one, looks good, dude. And
they
I don't know,
all look good.
my first experience outside of like people making fun of it, like specifically The Simpsons, my first experience with Planet of the Apes was Tim Burton, Marky Mark's Planet of the Apes, and
Mhm.
this just gives me that like that those vibes here for sure. Here, like I don't know, I really
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
one of the best franchises. Like it's like honestly it's got
It's
to be for me
good.
the best like sci-fi franchise. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the king.
Here we have a gorilla soldier. Just I love the suit, the sculpting on the suit that they did here. Just really cool. And then Ziria or Zara, I can't remember. But yeah, just iconic characters. And it's good just to get that reissue for sure. But there's a lot there for you. Not bad.
And pretty good price, $33.
Yeah, 33. I think you can get them as a set too for like 120 or something. I can't remember. But no, it's really good. It's really good. All right, let's keep going here from NECA. They're gonna release us a Chucky from the TV series. Chucky, the holiday edition. And so far, I'm just like, okay, this is kind of just like a bloody version of Chucky, but look at that. I don't know why. I love this shot with the safety goggles.
Yeah, it's good. And Chucky's such a good franchise. The show is all right. I mean, one good thing is that what's Wormtail? Dude, the
Oh yeah,
guy's
Grima.
still
Yeah, Brad
he's
Dorf.
still doing the voice.
Yeah,
Still,
he's in
he's
it,
die hard
dude.
for it.
He's that's his character, man. No one does it
Yeah,
better than Brad Dorf.
yeah.
Yeah,
So he
first
carries the show.
he does. He does. He does a really good job. And yeah, this shot sold me on it. I was like, oh my god, the just the
The
lunacy,
expression, yeah.
the expression, yeah, with the goggles on. Like, not only is he like gonna kill you with a chainsaw, but he's gonna be safe about it. He's gonna be safe. He's got a family he has to take care of. But he also comes with a soft goods sweater, a holiday sweater, which I think is cool. So you can get hide the blood and then just get like a regular Chucky. He's just having fun.
And if you think, because maybe you're not familiar with the show, if you think the hair or the face looks off, I'll tell you right now, they knocked it out of the park. That's exactly how it looks like in the show. And I agree with most of the community, the Chucky community. Chucky got a hair straightener, and he needs to get rid of it because in the show too, like his hair's way too straight.
Like
It's
super
like,
stiff.
yeah, it's way too straight. But they knocked it out of the park because that's actually how it looks.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Jurassic Jesse. Jurassic Jesse, leave a comment down below. What do you think of this Chucky, the holiday Chucky? You picking it up? Picking it up? Maybe not. I don't know. You let us know, Jurassic Jesse. All right, let's keep going. McFarlane Toys. They got us a little. We got us some stuff here. This is the Frostbite edition. So I guess they're gonna continue this Frostbite edition of the
Hey, it's one of
three.
those gimmicks I love. It's
This
one of those gimmicks that
uh,
works.
it really does work. It was really cool on the previous figure, and I don't know what they're. I really do want to hold one of these and see like what type of plastic it is, where the paint is on it, just to kind of get a little more information on it. But Frostbite Edition, three Jokers, Joker. Um, yeah, everything's just in that cool translucent ice blue plastic, dude.
And I think one thing that's really cool about it is that the trench coat bottom half piece is
Uh-huh.
like see through. Can you actually see through the legs, and it like blurs it, almost looking like there's like a sheet of ice. Like that's how it would actually
Yeah,
look to me.
no,
And so it's working
it's
really well on the
good.
trench coat.
It's good. It's just good. Like, I know people don't like Todd McFarlane. I'm not in that camp, but dude, like, this is what happens when someone can just take chances, right? You
Mhm.
get these types of figures.
And who cares? Why not? Right? Because you're
Yeah,
getting
who
reused out of the molds,
cares?
and it's only 7,000 pieces. It's not like it's gonna clog up the shelves. It's only gonna be
Yeah,
at GameStop. And so
GameStop exclusive. If you want it, go get it.
yeah,
Don't.
it's not
Who
a
cares?
yeah, it's not a big deal.
Just let them cook. So yeah, but there we go. Next up, we have some music maniacs. The reason I added these, we don't usually talk about these, but I just wanted to bring this up. I like that McFarlane is doing like these music characters. NECA's doing music characters too, but the reason I just wish McFarlane would add some more articulation to them. Like, you already like you can do it. Why not just continue that? Especially, so here we have the Trooper Eddie from Iron Maiden, of course. You get this cool cover shot right from the album cover, but I guarantee you 100% you cannot get that pose with the articulation on this figure. Like, I'm sorry. At least get the cover pose. That's how I
I think
feel.
this I think this is a huge mistake by Todd McFarlane, like huge, just because NECA's already done Trooper Ready and NECA's already kind of got the music game unlocked. Like they're
Yeah,
coming with that Bon
that's
Jovi
true.
figure.
Yeah, that Bon Jovi
They
looks
done
good.
Freddy. And so like this is such a terrible figure. I'm sorry. This is a terrible figure with the articulation. Even the sculpt and the paint, like if you look at the NECA Trooper Ready, holy crap, the sculpt and the paint is there.
Yeah, well, that's
And they
NECA,
even
right?
add soft good pieces. And so for like for $15 more, just get
Yeah,
the NECA version.
just get the NECA. Yeah, I agree. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Not a
Completely
good
agree.
pick because like you should do something that's not already been done. Like I was actually recently thinking, like, what could a company do that I feel like lines up with our like nerdy community? Like what kind of people would buy figures? I don't even like League of Legends, but I feel like their character designs and like I feel like the that kind of community would purchase League of Legends characters, like of action figures.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure. Yeah,
And
no,
so
yeah,
do something that somebody's not already doing. So bad,
yeah.
big mistake by Todd.
Honestly, that's like one of the reasons I started playing Overwatch is because the character designs. It's just so much fun, so uniqueness,
Yeah.
and it just
Oh,
tells. I don't
you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they'll never do League of Legends because of how bad
know.
Overwatch flopped.
Oh my god, oh, poor Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh, Blizzard's whipping boy. All right, but yeah, there's the Eddie figure, and they're also going to be doing a Rob Zombie, which again, I would love a good Rob Zombie figure, especially like the Dracula. music video where he's like neon painted, kind of like
Yeah,
the Batman Forever vibes.
yeah,
Um, Even the cover, like I just wish it was just more articulated, just
dude. Yeah, and he
more.
could even do a blacklight edition of
Yeah,
Rob Zombie. That'd be sick.
yeah, I agree. Like there's potential here. It's just for whatever reason we're going this route of like limited articulation. I don't know. Like, is he seeing them more as like humans, and so they shouldn't move as much, or is he seeing? I don't know. I don't know.
I think so, but I think if he wanted to do this, like just make statues because you can get more
Yeah,
sculpt and more dynamic poses than that. Because
yeah.
as action figure collectors, people are not gonna want this. And then if
No,
you're a statue collector, you're not gonna want this either. He's sitting on the fence of statue and figure, and then he's not gonna get anybody. Like nobody's gonna
right,
want this.
right. Trying to
So
get both
it's bad move.
populations, and then unfortunately you're getting none. Yeah,
Mhm.
because especially in 6-inch art like action figures right now, we are at a point with articulation that is so high. Like
Dude,
we are expecting so much. Shout out to Ray because he's kind of the one that kind of pushes for this. Like Marvel has stepped up Hasbro has stepped up their game. Everyone's at a higher point. You can't be coming out with this.
definitely, yeah. Shout out to Ray because like he commented on one of our videos about Mythic Legions, and it almost made me think like even kind of Mythic is kind of
It is
falling behind.
yeah,
I know they're doing the Valiant Knight, which is good because Valiant Knight has
an update.
updated art level articulation, but it's true. Like we're getting so spoiled with articulation that if you're not there, you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah, we ain't picking that up. We ain't gonna waste that time. We ain't gonna waste that money on there. Yeah. All right, but there's the movie, or sorry, the movie, man, the Music Maniacs from McFarlane. Just wanted to touch base on that. Next up here, a 2-pack here, Amazon exclusive. We're getting Freddy and Shazam. So Adrian Brody, not Adrian Brody, I can't remember the guy's name.
Zach Levy.
Zach Zach Levy, and well, no, what's the other guy? The kid from OC and Gilmore Girls.
I don't know. I don't watch those shows.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse me.
I don't know. I like the Chuck boy.
Okay, yeah, Chuck. But yeah, you're getting both of these Shazam figures and like the battle damage, just being families. Kind of late to the game though. I mean, this movie happened a couple of years ago, man. Why are we releasing Shazam figures?
I mean, Mayfix does it all the time, but
Oh
like,
my god! But they announce it and then you get it later. It's
nah, Mayfix, dude, Mayfix gets like we were still getting endgame figures from Mayfix.
That's
Those
true.
guys are just going off. No, but
It's the 10-year anniversary, 15-year anniversary, 20-year anniversary.
one thing I will say is the kind of black marks on the Shazam figure came out really bad. And I just feel like they kind of did that just to be like, okay, you're not getting the same Shazam figure that you purchased already. And so it's like, it's a different version. It's a Battle Damage Shazam.
Mhm.
But in all reality, it came out so bad that I would have just taken a regular Shazam figure.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just not about these. Like the floor piece is cool, but I'm not paying $40 for a floor piece.
I will say though, the head sculpts came out really good. The
You
likenesses I
like
think are there
likeness?
for both actors. Yes, both actors have
Levy's
good
does
likeness.
look good. Yeah, you're right. Levy's does look
At a $20 price point, that's a great likeness. Both.
good. Okay. But there is the Amazon exclusive 2-pack of Shazam and Freddie Freeman. I wonder if they'll do the rest of the family. I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope so. I hope so, and that would make like that would make me more inclined to buy this. Like because
True.
we only
That's
ever
true.
got in kind of
Yeah.
Shazam.
And like the baddies, right?
Yeah, and so if they did the whole family, I think that would look good as a team. You know, everybody loves Bill.
Oh
Johnsons.
yeah. No, like
So
that's one thing that you kind of talked me into. You're just like, once you get all the Eternal figures from Marvel Legends, they look good as a team. Like you pick
you'll
up
be
one or
hating on
two,
those figures, dude. That team
people
is sick.
you can get them right now at the
For like
whole lot.
$4.
$68 for the whole wave.
Yeah.
68
Okay,
bucks.
actually that's actually still too high though. But
I'm just saying, they do look good as a team.
yeah. So I hope so.
Yeah, we'll see. Next up, a really wacky figure, glow in the dark Batman, Future's End figure here. This thing is nuts. This is just some Spawn style figure here. Gets a big old gun, some metal bat wings, a Joker head, and a techno organic body. And the cool thing about this, I originally was like, oh, you get a Batman head and a Joker head. No, it's
No,
it's
it
what head.
flips.
It's
Yeah,
what head
it
you
flips.
you flip around. Here's the glow in the dark though. I'm okay. It's okay. Like I bet if I read the story, it'll make more sense. I do like the fadedness of it with like the deep crevices holding more light.
Yes.
But
Are you kidding me?
all right.
No, John, I'm sorry. You're wrong about this one. He cooked. The effect he's getting on this figure, holy crap. Like I think what's crazy is like with these limited releases, I almost feel like he's experimenting paint and he's taking risk and seeing what's happening. Cause dude, imagine this type of paint like on a Cosmic Legion figure. Holy crap! Like,
That would be
dude,
cool.
Todd absolutely cooked with
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like he must have did something with the factory where they splooged out a bunch of heavy paint that when they wiped it down only stayed
Only
on the
yeah,
crevices.
it's like a dry wash or something.
I've
Yeah.
never seen something like this for a glow in the dark figure. Oh my gosh. And I don't even care because this is like this is originally was a bath to one of the Target exclusives waves. So you had to buy 4 figures. It was like
Okay.
a Batwoman, a Batman, a bunch of other stuff. You had to buy 4 figures, like, and then you built this as a build a figure. So really cool, I think, because it was kind of a bath that you had to build to kind of get another iteration if you didn't ever finish that bath.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay, okay.
man, I'm just more stuck on the paint.
You
Like,
like the pooling.
holy crap, John.
Okay.
He's experimenting and
He
he is cooking
is.
right now.
All right, all right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was just more expecting like more solid luminescence from the figure, but
That's what I'm
I
saying.
can
He's
see the appeal.
experimenting.
Yeah, he's experimenting. He's just trying
Because like
new methods.
what you described, that's what everybody else does.
That's true.
Like we've gotten that before. This
Yeah.
is something I've never seen.
Like the faded pooling, the glow in
Yes.
the dark paint. Okay.
I need to see that more. I want more figures with that.
It definitely brings out his sculpt too. Like it's almost like panel lining, you know,
Yeah,
just
look at
in
that gun. Like
yeah,
that gun.
yeah, with the silver. All right, but there is that Futures End Batman with the swappable head. Batman Beyond figure there for 8,000 pieces. So pick it up if you are looking to pick it up. All right, next up, a Batmobile, a Batman White Knight. Honestly, White Knight aesthetic Batman, I love that. It's more angular of a Batman. I do like that Batman. So to get his Batmobile for 89.99, not bad. This is a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive. And again, just that angular Batman come with a big old Batmobile, dude. I love just the front end of that thing. This feels like a Hot Wheels car.
It does. And you know what, too? The funny you mentioned that because I was just about to talk about Hot Wheels. So Hot Wheels used to come out with some figures back, well, some cars back in the day that were super big in the front and super skinny in the back.
Oh yeah, like the forced perspective, right?
You forced perspective. So when you took pictures of them, it looked like you were like it was like a bigger car. And honestly, because of the design of this Batmobile, where the edges flare out,
Yeah.
you're gonna get some amazing shots with this with the same Hot Wheels forced perspective concept because of that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you could get some good stuff. I think
I agree. Get that camera nice and low and get that tire in the
low on the
front of it.
corner, yeah.
Yeah. But your standard 6-inch figure will fit in there, so you can get your White Knight Batman in there, looking good, driving his Batmobile. Yeah, no, again, Todd does a really good job with the vehicles. I think he does a great job, and at that price point too, it's not too bad. It is a
Yeah.
McFarlane Toy Store exclusive, so shipping's gonna hurt. But if you want it, you know where to get it. All right, jump over to Jada. Jada, honestly, they're coming out swinging, dude. They've put out some heat lately
Let's see it.
with their Street Fighter stuff, but here we have their Mega Man Wave 2 112th scale figures. Here we have Cutman, and again for $20, that price point at that is it's nuts what you're getting here. Here's Cutman though from
Yeah,
Mega Man.
it's just good to see, like, because I just like when companies do the right thing, because like they could, because their Street Fighter figures are $25 price point, but they recognize that these Mega Man figures are a little bit smaller, even though they're still highly articulated and the sculpt
Yeah,
and everything's still there, the quality's all there. It's just the size of the nature of the characters. They're like, let's shave off $5 because
well,
that's
it's
doing
less.
right by the customer. That's doing
Yeah,
right by the customer. Where like you get other companies that solicit like, I don't want to. I don't want to call anybody out, but like
Super
a,
7.
a little green alien with ears, and they still charge
Oh,
$25. You know what I'm
really?
saying? So I don't say anybody. But I'm just
All
saying,
right, fair enough. Fair
it's
enough.
like really good. It makes me trust Jada more. Like they're trying to do
Yeah,
right by us.
yeah. Like, yeah, I agree. I agree with you. But there's Cutman. You're also getting Elecman. Elecman, not bad. Looks great. I love the
That's
expression on
nice.
this.
Who
Yeah.
took that shot? Shout out the
Oh
photographer.
yeah. Somebody did a really good job. Comes with a thumbs down, thumbs up, however you want it. Elecman, and then finally we're getting the Hyper Bomb Mega Man with that bomb accessory and the just that green coloration. So honestly, yeah, I feel like as a if I was a Mega Man fan and I wanted like all my villains, all my different
Mhm.
characters that I could play as, I would go Jada route. And I wanted to throw in this because we talked about the MDLX Mega Man,
Yeah.
which is like metal parts, magnetic feet, like just
Super expensive, like triple
loading.
digits.
No, I think it was like 90. It's
Serious, that's what I'm saying. Close to
it's
triple
close.
digits
Yeah,
with
it's close to
shipping. Yeah.
triple digits for sure. And I was just like, here's the Jada toy on the right. Here's the Mega Man. Would you go MDLX Mega Man and then just get the villains characters
No,
as Jada, or do you go
no,
full in Jada?
full in Jada. Jada ate him up, dude. Jada ate him up. I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. Jada crushed it with these. Like, even with the photography, the way they were getting
Yeah,
that the gloss, and they were putting that like a hard, harsh light on it, and it was reflecting so well across every single character.
yeah,
Like, look at that.
yeah.
The
It
reflection
looks
on that
beautiful.
gloss pieces.
It just makes
Like,
it more metal, right? Just
just to
sells
make
it
it cohesive, and plus I would be saving like $80.
a lot.
Screw the MD Lux guys. Jada all the way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I just want to throw that in there just to see what you thought. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a great point, right? Because like I think we were also all sold on this because somebody's doing Mega Man.
All right.
But now that Jada's here, screw it.
You're gonna cook. Watch out. All right, let's jump over to Diamond Select. Just some quick news from Diamond. They are giving us a like the invisible Frodo here. Just wanted to shout out the creators on this one. Diamond's kind of stepping up their game with in regards to that. This was designed by Yuri Tink, sculpted by Gentle Giant Studios, and the packaging, which we'll get to here in a little bit, was designed by David Forrest of Kinetic Underground Incorporated. $30 for this invisible Frodo translucent figure. And dude, I love what they're doing with their Lord of the Rings line. And if they continue what they did with the packaging on future releases, yeah, it's going to be amazing. But here's the translucent figure. His face kind of gets lost a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's just maybe the lighting on this figure right now. I think it'll be a little more prominent once you get it. But look at that packaging.
I don't know. I'm just not a
You don't like
packaging
it?
guy. I like
Okay,
it.
okay.
No,
Just
you
don't
know
like it. Okay.
I like it. I think it's great, but I just don't think having all this deluxe garbage and like I would love for Diamond to save their money and do like more simpler packaging and then do more figures, right? Whereas like they're pouring
Yeah,
money for
okay.
inks and deluxe packaging when in reality, guys, that's garbage. Like that's
Yeah,
garbage.
but like it's more exciting when you see this on the shelf. You're like, oh my god, it's the prancing pony, and then you get it, and it's Frodo
And
invisible.
that's
Like,
the point, right? That's the point to get people to buy it. But I just think doing these NECA style open box packaging,
mm-hmm.
it's more of a cost because you have to do the separate
True.
plastic window, the Velcro, like all those things. Even though they're a couple cents, it adds up with the amount of
Yeah,
numbers that these people sell. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
And then
okay.
with this figure, we've gotten this before, but it was a Comic Con exclusive, so it makes sense why they were releasing it because it wasn't a Comic Con exclusive. But
Right.
and I'm wondering if it's the same exact figure. I believe it is. I have this figure, but it just came with like it was a Smeagol 2-pack. It came with Smeagol
Oh,
and
okay.
like a little boat. And I guess the boat piece is gonna be there's like a couple exclusive accessories that it's not gonna come with. But
Okay.
yeah, and this is like I'm wondering if they're gonna continue it or if this is kind of like where do you remember back when NECA when NECA had Pacific Rim Line, they
Yeah.
would come out with these last gasps, just reusing sculpts and doing like a Gypsy Danger battle damage, a Crimson
Yeah.
Typhoon battle damage, where they were not giving us any new sculpts, they were just
They're
doing
just kind of
trying to
finishing it out.
get money from the molds any way they could. And so with this being
Yeah.
a figure that not many people have because it was a Comic Con exclusive, I'm still kind of worried because it's not a new figure.
Okay. Okay. New character for sure. Okay. All right.
Yeah, a
We'll
new
see.
character or new sculpt, right? Everything we've gotten
Yeah,
this, yeah.
that's true. All right, we'll see. I love that prancing pony though. I don't know. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I it just pulled at me.
And also too, what sucks about it is like when you're at the store, you don't even get to see the figure. You got to go and open it
Yeah,
up.
but that's the part. That's the fun part. You get to go shopping.
No, I feel like it's yeah. I don't like
Squeeze in the juice.
these closed box
All
packagings.
right, all right, all right. We're gonna take a break right here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, we're back. All right, next up, Star Wars Black Series.
Finally, the good stuff.
Finally, the good stuff. It is actually
Yes.
stuff. But it's May the 4th, so celebrate however you celebrate. You know, whether that's opening up a Power of the Force figure or
Dude, buying that blue True Moon milk that came out.
that blue True milk. That's true.
Yeah.
Aunt Brews old milk there. All right, let's talk about it here. First up, they're giving us a Boba Fett helmet prop replica, $110, scheduled for release August 2024. This actually does look good. I do like this helmet. We've gotten, I think, the Empire Strikes Back version, or was it the Return of the Jedi version? But I think this is the Empire Strikes Back, or no, this is Return of the Jedi because it's a little more damaged. But
well, this is a re-release, so it's not
Okay.
It's not a different paint. It's not anything different from the previous release. That's why it just says like a re-release, and a really good re-release because this was really hard to get, and it like never went on sale ever. And so it's cool to see like they're like, okay, there's still demand for this because it's Boba Fett. We kind of underestimated the
Yeah.
power of Boba Fett. Boom,
Yeah,
here
the
it is.
pull.
Because it was like released maybe like I would say maybe a year and a half ago.
That's
So
cool.
it's a fairly recent re-release they're doing, which is good.
Yeah. And I do like the prop replicas, right? Because I remember when I bought a Boba Fett helmet. It was just like literally two pieces of plastic that you put together, right?
Yeah, we both got it. It's a good helmet, but this one is like a masterpiece.
Yeah, man. Look at you get the rangefinder actually has some light up displays there. The inside has like the padding, just like more, more believability, more
Mhm.
immersion into the world of Star Wars.
The one thing that does it is the if you go to a visor shot from the old Hasbro one that we have, the old Hasbro Boba Fett, the visor was like so much wider because it was like meant for kids to see through it.
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
like this one is like true to scale how
True, true.
skinny the visor
Yeah,
is.
yeah, and it's recessed, right? It's recessed as well, so that is nice. Again, it's a prop replica. You're paying $100. You want authenticity there. All right, let's jump into the heat, man. Captain Enoch and a Night Trooper 2-pack. I'm fine with this 2-pack, dude. Not only do you get the beautiful, the man, the myth, the maverick Captain Enoch here, but you also get some Night Troopers to fill him out there. I love this. I love this.
Yeah, the only thing I bet they will. I hopefully we will get some way down the line, just a single troop, a single night trooper release. Because it
Yeah,
would have been kind of cooler, like we've been seeing with a lot of like the Jedi 2-packs. I thought they kind of learned their lesson, where they maybe give us like a Captain Enoch and then like
I think
a
I think
Thrawn, like, yeah, something like that. Because
there's
he
there's
is the leader, but you don't want the army builder with the 2-pack. You know.
I understand, and I think what you're saying, what you're wanting, I think there's a figure here later on that we'll talk about that kind of might set a precedent for them to do that. So we'll talk
Yeah,
about that.
and I think the good thing about this though is that because I think the way how they're gonna get away with this is because you know the night troopers all have different shattered armor and different pieces that
Yeah,
they probably will
wrappings and stuff.
release a different because they kind of all look different, right? None of them had the
Yeah,
same. They weren't like
no,
clones
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
stormtroopers, so
nothing.
they'll probably
Yeah,
release a single release just with different cracks and different paint apps.
I 100% they will. I definitely believe that there. But there's Captain Enoch looking just beautiful, dude. I want to talk to whoever designed it because I love that like face, the face mask helmet on the
Yeah,
Enoch.
it's kind of like the Kingdom of Heaven guy.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Such a cool aesthetic. Next up, though, Revenge of the Sith, Darth Sidious. Looking cool. He comes in like the browner, right? Because he isn't black, right? He's not Darth Sidious yet.
Yeah.
He's still a senator or the whatever the chancellor, supreme chancellor, or whatever.
Mhm. And this is a figure that we needed, and they knocked it out of the park. This is an amazing figure, and now to kind of have Mace, Revenge of the Sith Mace, Revenge of the Sith Annie, this is a huge figure for me. I think.
I'm too weak.
No, and the soft goods, they're
Yeah,
laying right.
yeah,
They're
dude.
laying right.
Just more stitching. Like, look at the arm, how the sleeve lays on
Scrunching.
the forearm. I love that, dude. They could have just easily just done something, whatever. But no, they actually gave us an actual cuff to the leaf there,
Yeah, if you look at how
to the
many
sleeve
layers
area.
there are, like for
Yeah,
$25,
it's worth it.
they
It's
there's
here.
value here
Yeah,
for
it's here.
$25. There's
I agree.
value.
I agree. Yeah. Next up, a Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm calling this the Duel of the Fates 3-pack. This is just amazing, dude. Like, I don't know. I love Phantom Menace. That's kind of what I was watching. Like, that was the first Star Wars movie I watched in theaters, right? And to get that scene, Duel of Fate scene is amazing here. Here's the recreation of that. We've gotten Qui-Gon Jinn, we've gotten Obi-Wan. I have all these figures, right, for myself. But it's
Mhm.
such a cool 3-pack. Like, I just appreciate that being able to recreate that scene if you don't have these figures or as a 3-pack, just such a cool
Mhm.
3-pack. So
Um, and there's been some debate. Like, I don't know if the Darth Maul is a new sculpt,
I don't
and
know
I
either.
hope it would be. It doesn't look like it to me, but I think maybe the head looks to me that if anything, the head looks different. But the sculpt looks very the same, which is kind of disappointing because it was part of the first wave in 2013 of Star Wars The Black Series.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so it would have been nice, especially like because you kind of are re-releasing Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan in this, to get maybe an updated version of Maul because technology was so lacking back then. This is over a decade old figure that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
I
yeah.
really hope that and I'm telling you right now, guys, it doesn't look like it to me. But if you know if this is an updated figure, like updated body, it should be, but
Right.
it doesn't look like it. The only thing that I see that is new, because the Qui-Gon same, Obi-Wan same, robes we've gotten those robes, is the Darth Maul robe. Now the Darth Maul robe is a soft goods robe, whereas
Yeah.
in comparison, the initial release had the plastic robe. I
Yep.
mean, it was like that
It was
swap out piece that,
it's a swap out piece with the head inserted,
yeah,
right?
with the head. And so,
Yeah.
you know me,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
buy this
I know.
three pack
I
just
know.
for the
I know.
freaking robe,
I
John.
knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. And that's
No,
just what I was gonna say the exact same thing. I was like, yeah, we've gotten these figures before, but we did not get this soft goods Darth Maul, dude.
and okay, guys, is Hasbro doing good with soft goods now? Are they getting new technology, like new machines, new seamsters, or something?
Yeah.
Because
Look at the texturing on that.
they're laying right, like, and the stitchings are getting so minute. Like, there's always been that issue with like 6-inch scale figures, and you've talked about this where like you didn't like soft goods, and totally
Yeah.
understood that because it just doesn't lay right at the scale. But I think they're just getting the stitching's just getting tighter and tighter to where we are getting the folds, and it is laying the way it should at this scale.
Some type of technology must have emerged, I think,
Yeah, because with
in
the
the
Dark
sewing
Cities in the
world.
small.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I agree with you, man. It is very, very tempting. Even though I already have all three of these, and I have them posed in the duel of the fates,
Mhm.
like they're already fighting like this, and I'm just like, damn, that soft goods though on Maul.
Yeah, yeah, and
We will reveal ourselves to
it
the
also
Jedi.
it also does kill the aftermarket for Qui-Gon because
Oh, true, true.
Obi Wan and Maul are relatively still like reasonably priced, but the Qui-Gon kind of got out of hand. So good re-release for collectors that never got a chance to get Qui-Gon at a decent price.
True, true, true. All right, next up, a single release Super Battle Droid. And this is the figure that I'm kind of thinking that we recently got him in the 2-pack, right? The Geonosis.
C3PO Battle Droid.
Yeah, so I think with that 2-pack being announced and then also getting a single release of the Battle Droid, I think that we'll get those with the Night Troopers and Enoch. Like that Enoch and Night Trooper just kind of, hey, here's the thing, you can get it, pick it up, start your collection, and then they're gonna just release Night
Yeah.
Troopers singly, or even Enoch singly. I think.
Well, I don't know if they'll do Enoch singly. I just feel like that would be a bad move because I feel like the whole reason to do 2-packs is to lump in an
To
army
buy
builder
it,
so you
yeah.
buy, yeah. So I don't think
Okay.
they'll do the Enoch, but I think they will do like with
Night
this. I
Troopers.
don't think they're going to re-release C3PO.
The
I don't think
C3PO battle droid.
I don't think they will because especially because
Yeah.
we already got in the Geonosian battle droid, and I think they're
Right,
going to
right.
keep the C3PO exclusive to that 2-pack because then
Okay.
what's the point of that 2-pack?
Yeah, what is the point? Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So, but
Okay.
but it's still even though they're baiting us into buying 2-packs, at least they're doing right by us by re-releasing the army
Yeah.
builder in those 2-packs singly.
Yes, yeah. I agree with you. So that's why I'm also thinking that the Night Troopers will get a single release as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. That's a good call.
Mm-hmm. All right, but there is that the Super Battle Droid. It looks great, dude. Like I'm so happy that we got Droideka this year. We got a Super Battle Droid this year. Like
we're getting a lot of prequel figures. They know where the money's at, baby. They finally learned the lesson. They're like, okay, we could not got to do Rose, Finn, Ray. This is where the money's at, guys.
And in 5-10 years, they'll do the sequels, and that's where the money will be. Because all those kids who watch those movies grew up.
Sorry, buddy. Fat chance.
No.
Fat chance.
That's what you say right now, dude. But all the kids that grew up watching sequel trilogy, they're gonna grow up.
Guess what? Those kids don't like toys. We're the last generation. Sorry.
Nah, we'll see. It's a trend. George Lucas called it.
Okay, we'll see.
All right. Next up, a 2-pack. Kind of the theme of where they're having a Jedi Master and their general. We have Commander Gree and Yoda.
Yes, they finally learned their lesson. They did the initial Mace Windu and
the battalion trooper.
Yeah, his Mace Windu's battalion trooper, and like that was the wrong way to go, right? Because it should be the Jedi and their commander, because then it's like then you see her release it. They're the troop builder, and we see that now they're doing it, and this is so perfect because this is we've never gotten this is Revenge of the Sith Yoda. You know what I'm saying? Because we've gotten Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi Yoda. Yeah, this is our very first prequel Yoda.
Fights Sidious, yeah.
Exactly, goes perfect with that Sidious, and even though and the chair,
dude.
I'm
the
so
chair
glad, because it's like people always complain, with like little Annie, Yoda,
oh
Ewok.
Yeah.
You paid $25 for those figures,
Baby Grogu, yeah,
it hurts. But the fact that they added to the chair, that's worth it to me now. Like now I have no complaints. Like that's value, that's there.
You're adding that value to it, and you get a Jedi Council chair. Now, yeah, now this is a great picture pack. I'm more familiar with Captain Gree from Revenge of the Sith, right? I would have preferred him in his Kashyyyk outfit with the camo and stuff, but this is fine. This is totally
Well,
fine.
the reason why they didn't do that, and I'm glad they did, because we've already gotten that big.
Right, he has already been released. I'm just saying, like,
So,
that's what I'm more familiar with. I'm not
but
like, I'm not saying this is like a bad that they didn't do that. I'm just saying, like, I think that's a better pairing.
I think if anybody, like, if you're a fan of the Clone Wars and you've watched the Clone Wars, this is actually how
Yeah,
Commander Gree is, because
yeah,
that is just a one-time paint job for a mission on Kashyyyk.
for
It's
Kashyyyk,
not like
yeah.
that's not how Commander Gree is. So to me, this is
Mhm.
the definitive Commander Gree, because this is how Commander Gree looks throughout his
Throughout the
entire
Clone
career as a
Wars.
clone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. But yeah, love again, they're learning their lesson for sure. They're increasing that value, giving us what we want. So shout out
Yeah.
Hasbro for once. All right, next up, SH Figure Arts. Again, this is the Jar Jar that they've been teasing. Kind of got the full details, full release here. $70 expected to ship October 2024 for the Bombad Jedi, Mr. Binks, the Gungan warrior himself. And we've kind of already talked about this figure. We're excited for it. I love the expressions that we're getting from him. And this, I love this, man. Misa give up. Misa give up.
No, he doesn't say Visa give up. He says, my give up.
Oh,
My give up. That's why, dude, that's like one of my favorite lines. That's why I like, my give up. My give up.
so great that you got that. Again, it's looking cool. And here he is with some Qui-Gon Jinn from SH Figure Arts, Obi-Wan, just to kind of get that, set that mood for that Naboo, right? Where they're hanging out at
Yeah.
the start of the
Really
movie.
good shots, but I will say, looking at this shot, stay right there. I'm concerned about the height now. I don't think it's tall enough.
True.
I don't think it's
You're
tall enough, because
right.
from me watching the movie, dude, Jar Jar had like a head on Qui-Gon.
Well, and
And
that's
Qui-Gon is a tall dude, but still Jar Jar should have a head over Qui-Gon.
like, this is a better
But
height,
they're
but
using perspective.
Yeah, Jar Jar is closer. You're
Yeah.
right. Like, this one is straight on, and
And
he should be out. His head should be at least
yeah,
tall because
over.
Ahmed Best, the one they did the stand-in, his head was level, and that was at the neck level
Yeah.
of Jar Jar.
So
Interesting.
that's what makes me really sad. And honestly, looking at this with the battle droid figures, those battle droids message figures are so tiny, and the fact that he's like
Uh,
barely over them, and he's even forced perspective on top of it, it looks like.
right, close, just a little bit closer, yeah, on the camera.
I'm sorry to say this,
Yeah, you're
but
right, dude.
I think I think I'm out on this figure now. I
Okay.
think I'm out, because
Okay.
the Qui-Gon is like the Qui-Gon figure is already small because it's SH Figure Arts.
Right,
So
right.
if you get this Jar Jar, fat chance it's gonna scale to your Black Series, dude.
Damn.
Not a chance.
Yeah.
So
You're right. You're right, though. You are right. Good call.
sad to see that, because it was looking so good, and
It
it was my pick of
was.
the week,
It
boys. And
was. It
now
was.
I'm out.
This is the
Count me
dud of
out.
the week. All
Done of the week, guys. Don't get this too small.
right. There's SH Figure Arts Jar Jar. Let's jump over to Haya. Haya's giving us the new Empire Energized Godzilla exquisite basic figure. And this thing looks good. And there's a really special effect piece we'll get to. But this Godzilla looks mean, dude. I love the richness of the blues, and his dorsal fins go white. I love that, dude. What do you think?
I'm thinking they're cheating here, because look at the difference in all the pictures. They're cheating. They're using After Effects. They're using Photoshop. It's not real, and that's what I don't like about this, is that it's misleading. And like, look at that. That's so different compared to how it looks in other photos, right?
Yeah. Here,
And like
well,
you can see they're adding computerized glow to it. And so, did they give us a photo with no
yeah.
lights?
Here's the no lights photo.
Okay, I will say though, that blue wash,
It's good
that looks
on
kind of
that
like a
honest
patina.
texture. Yeah. Oh, you're
That
right.
came out really nice.
All right. Let me hit you with the surprise then.
Okay.
It's UV paint.
No, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's it. They beat Figure Arts. That's
Yeah, they cooked here. This is the UV paint is why it's like that variation we're getting. So you hit this dead on the back, you're gonna get that whiteness on his dorsal fin.
I don't know if it'll be this white, because I still think they're cheating. There's still some Photoshop effects going on.
All right, okay.
They're cheating still, but I bet it will still look good. I think they're just over exaggerating it, but it's still going to look good, I believe.
It's gonna have a decent glow under UV.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wow, John.
yeah,
This
Yeah.
is a must get. This is a must get, guys.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I didn't see the patina, but I see it now and I'm digging it even more, dude. Yeah. So yeah, Haya Energized Godzilla is what's going to close out our
Okay,
show
so
here
yeah,
with
we,
that
we got to get
UV
this.
light.
You got to get the Super Saiyan God from Figure Arts, the Energized from Haya. Got
Right, yeah. Get the
yeah, yeah.
pink from Figure Arts. Get the
Blue
energized
from
from
Haya.
Haya.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that UV paint, dude. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that they threw that on there just to kind of make this figure up.
Over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, bring it over the edge there. All right, I'll go ahead and end our show today. A full week, my friends. Full week. Thank you for staying
This is
tuned in to all of our news today. Let us know down below your pick of the week. Me and Josh are going to try and decide maybe, oh boy, maybe our pick of the week. It was a lot, dude.
yeah. Really good week in toys, though. I had
Yeah,
a great time talking these toys. These were some great reveals. Okay.
there's a lot, dude.
Okay, that
There's a
Sidious,
lot.
though.
So this was
Like
good. The Enoch
Godzilla.
was good. Too. At least confirmation that we were getting an Enoch. Like, that's
Yeah.
great. The Cheetah and Megaman's crushed. Like, I mean, what a time to be. And then
And
the
that
glow in the dark.
experiment from McFarlane going crazy on that Batman figure.
Yeah,
Uh,
no. And honestly, like
the Chucky.
the Cosmic Legions, the return of Planet of the Apes,
Oh my gosh, it was a
so
good week, guys.
much, dude.
Good week. The
So much.
Baxter. Come
Baxter the
on.
humanoid, the
The
Alf.
Alf, dude, the Alf went off. The Alf went off. The Alf went off. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, guys, I don't
The
know.
Sinja patrols too. Those troopers were sick, and I'm here for Cosmic, so you know me. And yeah, it was a big week, dude.
I'm gonna go with the Haya Godzilla.
Whoa,
So
energized high Godzilla.
yeah, the paint on that and what pushed over edge is that it glows in the dark with the light, the UV light.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for glow in the dark things, so that Haya Godzilla is my pick.
Okay. Sheesh. I don't know what's gonna be mine, dude. I'll think
Shazam,
about
the
it.
Battle Damage Shazam, John. The Battle Damage Shazam.
That was your favorite, right? That was your favorite, right? Oh man, there was some really good stuff this week, though. Oh man, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna go Captain Enoch. I just love.
Why you hate to do it? That's a good pick.
I don't know. I just feel like I should have gone with something a little bit, not necessarily within a 2-pack. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Captain Enoch. That figure, that aesthetic, I love. Ahsoka was good. I don't care what you say. Ahsoka was good for me. Not you, Josh, but like people.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I haven't got around to it yet. I'll get to it.
Oh, dude, and he was so cool in it.
Okay.
And I think that just kind of takes back to like the character too, and that's kind of for me. Like I always go, you go more like aesthetic wise, like figure wise, articulation wise, paint wise. When you do your pick of the weeks, for me, it's always like emotional connection to the figure.
I know. That's why guys trust my pick of the week.
Always go with Josh's, right?
Josh is tied to too much to his emotions. Yeah.
Emotions, bias. That's me right here.
Mine's objective, right? Like I'm not even as big as bad as
true.
as you, but just objectively, I know this is a good.
Yeah, I'm more emotion. Josh is the what is it? Left brain, right brain, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Enoch just takes us back to what Star Wars and what made Boba Fett so cool. Just people.
That's good to hear. So it's like
helmets.
It's not like Captain Phasma, right? Where because they failed with Captain Phasma.
They did. They could have had something cool there, but instead she was just kind of whatever, and they didn't really use her. Here we have Captain Enoch, just says a couple words. It's just just hard, just doing what I need to do. Mm-hmm. So Captain Enoch's gonna be my pick of the week, just because he's such a cool character. And we're getting him, so you can get to play with it. All right, friends, let us know down below your pick of the week, of course. Thank you to all our friends who've been tuning in, watching our shows. We recently did a review. We got an early look at Savage Crucible. If you haven't checked that out, those figures are phenomenal. Josh should be doing a full overview of those figures. He's got a
I got the whole first wave coming in. Yeah, whole first wave.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I think we're kind of do that here from a little bit especially and for
And I got my Mythic Legion mystery boxes, so I'm going to be opening those up soon here.
True.
So stay tuned for what I get there.
And Josh, tell everyone, how many did you get?
I don't know. It's a surprise.
Oh, shit.
You'll see the video. I got a lot, though. I got a lot, though.
Let's just say it's more than 5, okay?
Yeah.
At least more than 5. So stay tuned for Josh's unboxing of those mystery boxes. He's got Savage Crucible, full breakdown on those as well. And, shout out to AWOC. We're going to be covering all that fun stuff as well, friends. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. As always, keep collecting, keep playing. May the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.